Patriots fans, welcome back. We are deep into August now, and if you feel that familiar buzz in the air, you're not imagining things. The NFL preseason is officially underway, and that means the wait we all endured throughout the offseason is finally coming to an end. You can almost taste that fall crispness in the air and hear the echoes of helmets colliding on the practice fields, signaling that football is back where it belongs, right at the center of our lives. The anticipation that builds every year is unlike anything else, because this is the moment when hope and excitement meet reality. Every move, every snap, every player's performance in training camp and preseason games tells a story about what we might expect when the regular season kicks off. Now, if you've been keeping up with the Patriots' latest news, you know the last few days have been packed with action. Some of it thrilling, some of it a bit heartbreaking. Injuries have hit the roster hard, which always stings no matter what position you play or how deep the team seems to be. The big news on the injury front is, unfortunately, the devastating ACL tear suffered by Torres. It's one of those injuries that immediately sends a wave of sympathy through the fan base because it's so tough on the player and the team alike. While Torres wasn't necessarily locked in as a starter or even the clear second option, he was fighting for a spot and trying to carve out his place on the roster. That fight is cruelly cut short by something like this, and it reminds us all how brutal football can be, especially at this time of year when players are pushing hard to prove themselves. Then there's Jacqueline Roy, another key piece on the defensive front who's been placed on injured reserve. He has some solid moments last season, stepping into the rotation as a defensive tackle and showing flashes of what he can do. These losses aren't catastrophic on their own, but they chip away at the depth. The Patriots need to stay competitive through a long and grueling season. Depth is king in the NFL, and when you lose players who are competing for spots, it impacts practice reps, rotations, and the overall chemistry of the unit. Injuries at this stage aren't just about the player sidelined, they ripple through the entire team, forcing coaches and teammates to adjust quickly. But the Patriots front office hasn't been sitting still. In response, the team has made some smart acquisitions to plug gaps and keep the competition sharp. One notable addition is Trey Avery, a cornerback who has prior experience working under Coach Vrabel during his time with San Francisco. He may not be a household name or a flashy signing, but those kinds of depth moves can prove invaluable as the season wears on. Avery isn't expected to come in and start day one. Instead, he brings familiarity with the coaching system and a level of readiness that can help the team maintain stability in the secondary. Meanwhile, young guys like James and Austin are getting increased reps thanks to some injuries among the starters. That's an encouraging sign as they're gaining valuable experience and proving they can hold their own when called upon. Development like that behind the scenes is crucial to long-term success, and it bodes well for the Patriots' depth chart. The defensive line in particular remains a bright spot for New England. The addition of Bryce Janos, an undrafted free agent defensive tackle out of Wake Forest, might not have turned many heads, but he represents another piece in a very talented puzzle. The Patriots boast an interior defensive line that has the potential to be one of the league's best, anchored by players like Milton Williams and Christian Barak, who's making a strong comeback after dealing with serious health issues. The combination of youth, experience, and talent at that position could be a real difference maker as the season progresses. Alongside them, players like Joshua Farmer and Tonga add valuable depth, and the competition for snaps in that group will undoubtedly push everyone to elevate their game. Switching gears to the offensive side, Jermaine Hasty is back with the Patriots. Last year, he was a significant contributor on special teams and even managed to find the end zone, showcasing his speed and versatility. It will be interesting to see how the Patriots integrate him this season, especially with the presence of other backs like Stevenson, Henderson, Gibson, and Larison. This crowded backfield offers a variety of skill sets for the coaching staff to work with, and the competition among them should create a dynamic and multifaceted ground attack. That kind of depth and versatility is exactly what you want heading into a season that demands adaptability week after week. But beyond the roster moves and injury updates, what really captures my attention this time of year is the value of joint. Practices. It's one of those underrated parts of training camp that doesn't always get the spotlight but can be a goldmine for growth and preparation. Facing off against another team in practice conditions is a chance to test your mettle against unfamiliar opponents and different styles of play. This year, the Patriots are slated to practice with the Washington Commanders, a team that has generated a lot of buzz lately. The Commanders went from being written off as NFC East cellar dwellers to making a deep playoff run last season, defying expectations and showing that a revamped roster and coaching staff can turn things around quickly. There's a natural parallel between what the Commanders achieved and where the Patriots are aiming to go. Both teams have faced questions, doubts, and transitions, yet both have serious potential to push for playoff contention. That makes this joint practice all the more intriguing because it's not just a routine workout, it's a high-level test against a quality opponent. Washington brings some star power to the field with players like Deebo Samuel, Jaden Daniels, and Brian Robinson on offense who are capable of stretching defenses and making big plays. On the defensive side, veterans like Von Miller and Bobby Wagner add toughness and experience that will challenge the Patriots' offensive line in ways that typical practice reps might not. For the Patriots, this kind of competition is exactly what the offense needs. The offensive line in particular must face a real test early to figure out its best configuration before the season officially begins. Those matchups against top-tier pass rushers and linebackers are invaluable in highlighting both strengths and areas that need work. The feedback gained from these intense sessions allows coaches to make smarter decisions about who earns the starting roles and how to adjust the game plan moving forward. And while the media might seize on any struggles or mistakes during these practices, the truth is that confronting adversity early is preferable to being blindsided once the regular season starts. Looking back at previous years, we've seen just how impactful joint practices can be. Take last season, for example, when the Patriots faced off with the Eagles in training camp. A.J. Brown, a star wide receiver for Philly, came away impressed by Christian Gonzalez, recognizing him as a true shutdown corner. Moments like that mark turning points for young players and teams as they get a real sense of the level they need to reach. It's not just about physicality or skills, it's about mental preparation, confidence, and knowing you belong at the highest level. Facing top competition in practice pushes players to rise and sometimes reveals hidden potential. With the Commanders, the stakes feel just as high. Both teams have some familiar faces who know each other's tendencies and coaching styles, adding another layer of complexity to the practices. It's a chance for the Patriots to sharpen their edge, get comfortable facing different schemes, and build resilience. For fans, it's an exciting glimpse into what the upcoming season could hold. A preview of battles that may well play out on Sundays in a few weeks. There's a mix of veterans and young talent on both sides that will make this joint practice dynamic and unpredictable. From the Commanders' seasoned defensive leaders to the Patriots' promising young skill players stepping into bigger roles, every snap is an opportunity to prove something. And in a league where preparation and an adaptation often dictate success, these sessions are more than just drills. They're the proving grounds where future stars are born and veterans reinforce their legacies. So as the Patriots gear up to face Washington in practice, the focus will be sharp, the intensity will be high, and the lessons learned could be pivotal. The team's growth in these next few weeks is critical, and fans can feel optimistic that this kind of competition will elevate the Patriots to a higher level. It's the grind of training camp, yes, but it's also where dreams are tested and championship hopes are forged. As we dive deeper into the Patriots' preseason journey, it's impossible not to reflect on the sheer complexity of building a team that can contend week after week in the NFL. The offseason hustle, the draft picks, the signings, the cuts. All these moves are like pieces of a giant puzzle that the coaching staff tries to put together perfectly before the regular season explosion. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. There's a growing buzz in the NFL world as Kyle Pitts, the exceptionally talented tight end, was recently spotted arriving at the airport wearing a New England Patriots uniform. This unexpected sighting has sent shockwaves through both fans and analysts alike, igniting speculation about a potential blockbuster trade or signing. Pitts, who has been a standout player since entering the league, suddenly appearing in Patriots gear could signal a dramatic shift in team dynamics and roster strategies. The Patriots, known for their shrewd and sometimes surprising personnel moves, might be positioning themselves for a major upgrade at the tight end position. Such a move could significantly alter the balance of power in the AFC East, a division already packed with competitive teams vying for playoff dominance. While no official announcements have been made, this visual clue has fans eagerly debating the implications, fueling rumors that a deal is imminent or perhaps already finalized behind closed doors. The Patriots front office has historically kept their cards close to the chest, and this covert appearance by Pitts might just be the first hint of a seismic change to come. The possibility of Pitts joining a team with a storied history of Super Bowl success is enough to send pulses racing across the league. Kyle Pitts, a player known for his exceptional athleticism and receiving skills, would undoubtedly bring a new dimension to the Patriots offense if the rumors prove true. The team has been looking to strengthen its passing game, and acquiring a player of Pitts' caliber could fill a glaring hole that has long been a topic of discussion among fans and commentators. Pitts' ability to create mismatches against defenders with his size and speed would provide quarterback Mac Jones with a reliable and dynamic target, potentially elevating the Patriots' offensive production to new heights. This scenario also raises questions about how the Patriots would deploy their offensive scheme to maximize Pitts' talents, possibly incorporating more versatile plays and formations. Additionally, the presence of Pitts on the roster could impact the development of younger tight ends currently on the team, adding a layer of competition and mentorship that benefits the entire squad. While the official details remain under wraps, the mere possibility of Pitts donning Patriots colors has opened the floodgates to endless analysis and speculation about the strategic direction of the franchise and its ambitions for the upcoming seasons. This airport sighting of Kyle Pitts in Patriots gear also brings to the forefront questions about the logistics and timing of such a move. Was this a simple photo opportunity, a media stunt, or the first public hint of an ongoing negotiation? The timing is crucial, especially as teams finalize their rosters and make critical decisions leading up to the new NFL season. If Pitts is indeed heading to New England, one can imagine the intense negotiations behind the scenes involving player contracts, salary cap considerations, and possibly the exchange of draft picks or players in a trade deal. The Patriots management is known for its calculated approach, ensuring that every move fits within their long-term vision. Moreover, the emotional and psychological impact on Pitts himself must be considered. Transitioning to a new team with high expectations can be both exhilarating and challenging. Fans and analysts alike are now closely watching for any official statements or confirmations. While social media buzzes with theories and rumors, the impact of such a move would ripple far beyond the Patriots' locker room, influencing league-wide dynamics and rivalries. Beyond the immediate NFL ramifications, the potential addition of Kyle Pitts to the New England Patriots could have significant effects on the team's marketing, fan engagement, and overall brand image. Pitts is not only a remarkable athlete, but also an emerging personality in the sport. Known for his charisma and media presence, his presence on the Patriots roster could reinvigorate the fan base and attract new supporters, especially younger. Audiences eager to see fresh talent make an impact. Merchandise sales, social media followings, and ticket demand could all see noticeable increases, translating into financial gains for the franchise. Furthermore, the Patriots' reputation for developing star players might elevate Pitts' career trajectory, making the partnership mutually beneficial. There is also the possibility that this move might spark a trend of other teams pursuing high-profile players in unexpected ways, signaling a shift in how the NFL offseason operates. The excitement and curiosity surrounding this rumor continue to grow, with each new tidbit feeding into the narrative of a potentially transformative chapter for both Kyle Pitts and the New England Patriots. In conclusion, while the sighting of Kyle Pitts arriving at the airport wearing Patriots attire remains unconfirmed as an official acquisition, The implications and rumors swirling around this event are nothing short of explosive. The NFL community is abuzz with theories about how this potential move could reshape the Patriots' offensive capabilities, impact player dynamics, and alter the balance of power within the league. Whether this is a clever tease or the first sign of a major transaction, the excitement it has generated is undeniable. Fans, analysts, and insiders are now eagerly awaiting official news, ready to dissect every detail and project the future course of the franchise with PITTS in their ranks. The prospect of seeing one of the league's brightest young talents join a team renowned for its championship pedigree opens up countless possibilities and narratives. Until more concrete information emerges, this sighting remains a tantalizing rumor, one that promises to keep the NFL world talking well into the upcoming season. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.